Welcome back, guys. So, this is the one we've all been waiting for. Solo Chogokin GX-18, the Getter Dragon, or, here in North America, Star Dragon. Now, this goes without saying, but this is my absolute favorite of the three Starvenger robots. I mean, look at him. He's just so imposing. Red all over, double tomahawks, the spinning cutters, oh, just amazing. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what's inside. Actually, before we take a look at what's inside, let's take a look at the box. So, wonderful designs by the Bandai team as usual. The top of the box and the bottom are identical pretty much. Wonderful detailing on the side. GX-18, Solo Chogokin. And the back, oh, what can you say? Getter beam or Omicron beam. Star wing or the Getter wing. The long tomahawk itself. As we can see, there's a gimmick here where you can actually sort of do a mid-transformation. My personal opinion is I don't think it's as good as we can as it looks on the box, honestly. The positioning of the actual display, and of course the other getters in the series, the other toys in the series, along with some of the mid-transformations. You can even do the mid-transformation sequence from the show, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, so here we go, guys. And I've said it many times before, but Japanese packaging design, we can really take a lot of lessons from them. They really have very little wasted space when it comes to the design of their packages. So as you can see, that's going to be probably the main Getter Dragon, Star Dragon. The actual manual itself, wonderful. Alright, and in here, like I said, very wonderful packaging design. They knew exactly what they were getting into here. Let's grab this stuff here. Oh, there it is. The Getter wing and the Star wing. Oh, look at those accessories. Wow. He's got multitudes of hands. Those arms, look at that wonderful head. Oh my goodness. And the tomahawks, double tomahawks. Just insane. Okay, what else do we have here? I think this is the stand as usual, so we'll just leave that aside. And I'm imagining that is the Getter machine, or the Star Dragon spaceship. Alright, so the box has done its job. Let's get rid of that. So guys, we're going to reset, and we're going to start putting it all together. Okay guys, let's have a look. So, this is the user's manual, just like with the others. Let's open it up and see what we got. Oh god, okay. I can't return it now. Wonderfully glossy. Oh, this one's different. This one actually has staples in it. All right, a full write-up of the actual story from the show, I imagine. Instructions, parts. They're all labeled parts here. There are a lot of parts in this particular getter. Oh my goodness. Assembly instructions, different poses. There's even a handshake mode with the great Mansinger. Amazing. Alright. And of course the hero poses, double tomahawks, the Mach wing, or the Star wing, and of course the other toys in the series. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, put that away. Okay, so let's move on to this. So, well, it looks like the only thing in here is the Star wing. yeah, pretty much that's the only thing here other than the stand. Okay, we'll move on. And I think I showed this earlier. The head is here. These are the two forearms. The actual Getter Tomahawks, the handles for the Getter Tomahawks, and the extendable axe handle. There's a handshake hand, the open hand, left and right. These are the, I think these are the holders for the actual handles themselves, and these are closed fists here. This, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the, yep, it's the Getter machine itself, or the Dragon spaceship, the Dragon ship. Okay, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is that gimmick thing where it can open up halfway, but it's not actually the head. That obviously is over here. So very nice. Put that aside now. I'm pretty sure this is just a stand. Pretty much exactly what it was in the other side. Yep, there it is. The stand itself. So I don't have to worry about that. Put that away. Okay. And of course, the pièce de résistance. There he is. The Getter Dragon himself. Okay, so let's reset and put them together. Well, actually, let's take him out of the box. So, oh, that's interesting. Huh. I guess those are the shoulder pieces. Interesting. There are the legs and his underwear. Feet are already planted in. Guess there's no need for extra feet. And there's the torso. That's really all you need. Okay. Alright. Well, let's just take this up. So there's the Getter spaceship. Dragon spaceship. I'm not gonna bother with this. Alright, I'll show it to you. I'll show it quickly, but we're not going to do anything with it, honestly. Alright, so I'm pretty sure... Yeah, see, this is just the top. I'm pretty sure that goes into the head. See, it should come like that. And the idea is that it's the mid-transformation sequence, so if you... you need nails with this, guys. Okay, if you open it up like that... Yeah, okay, so you can see the Omicron beam crystal right there, and this is just like a mid-transformation sequence kind of thing. Kind of makes him look like a dismembered head. Okay, so we're not going to bother with that. I'm just going to put it back where it was. Nice piece, nice gimmick, but not sure if I want to invest my time going through that. Like, I don't have time to play with these things. I'm doing this because I'm collecting them. I want to play with them, but they're too expensive and really delicate, so we're not gonna play with them. Oh, sadness. It's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna leave the Star Wing aside for now. You've seen it. It's there. Okay. We'll attach it at the end. All right. So yeah, let's just check out a few of these pieces. Obviously, the most important pieces. So. We're going to grab the head, obviously. The arms. Forearms, sorry. We'll do a single tomahawk today. We're not gonna go for double tomahawks. So in that case, we'll grab. I guess we'll grab the left hand. And we'll grab the right fist. There we go. Okay. Alright, so then we'll put the rest away. Okay. Alright guys, so let's just recap. So now we have all the pieces that we need to assemble Getter Dragon. or in North America, Star Dragon. Alright, we're gonna reset and put them all together. Okay, so let's put this guy together. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna use this for reference. Okay, so much the same as Getter Liger or Getter Arrow. This entire piece is pretty much die-cast. The only parts that I can see, yeah, the chest is die-cast, the arms are die-cast, shoulders are die-cast. Again, the only parts that I can tell that are plastic are these holes here, this area here, and the plastic pieces that holds together the joint here. And I think that's because these parts have parts which insert into them, so it would make less wear and tear on those parts. The neck itself is also not die-cast. I can tell that it's just a painted piece of plastic. Okay, let's move on. Now for the legs. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys. Now, we'll put this aside. The paint job on these legs is incredible. I mean, my God, look at that crimson red. It is just stunning. And the pinstriping again on the arrow details here, just incredible. There are ball joints everywhere, so he has movement in his ankles, and the actual movement here. It's about a 90-degree pivot. I think that's all. Unfortunately, that's all you get. It doesn't go any further than that. But still, a lot of range of movement, especially here in the hip. Right? You can actually get quite the articulation here. Amazing. Okay, so incredibly posable. And now, so the switch here, you depress this, it opens up the lock mechanism on the inside. You place the peg here into the hole. Make sure it's firmly inside before letting go. And once you let go, the torso is securely fit on the midsection of the legs, and you have a perfect fit for the body. Okay, so let's move on to the arms themselves. The arms and forearms. So, as I said, these portions here are die cast, but pretty much this entire thing is plastic. But, as before, this section here is a magnet. So once again, we just position it in here, and it snaps on. Wonderful design. The Japanese are amazing at these things. Okay, so the other one. And I forgot to mention, but the spinning blades here, they actually spin. Let's look at that. Wonderful detail, wonderful attention to detail. Just incredible. Okay, so let's just put this back in here now. Yep. Doesn't want to move. Excellent. Okay. Wonderful. Let's just put the feet apart like that. Perfect. Again, so many pose possibilities here. All right. So, let's get to the hands. So as I said, I've opted for an open hand on this side. So we'll just pop that in here. And I've opted for it's not a closed fist, it's actually open so that you can put a tomahawk handle, the tomahawk handle right inside. So I'll put that over here. Okay, looking good so far. So, let's put the tomahawk in his hand. You know what, we'll save that for last. Okay, now, these help to complete the look. Now, the way it works in the show, when he's not in his getter wing or his star wing formation, the wing actually zips up into this miniature wing. So I guess this was their solution on how to get that to look right. Let's turn him around. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but right here, there's a ball joint which affixes to these two little pegs here. So what you have to do is you have to pop those in there. Like this. It's going to take a little bit of force, so I have to actually sort of position it this way. Okay, there. You heard the pop? I hope you heard the pop, because I did. Okay. And that's how you know that it's in. Now, there's a bit of movement, which is cool because that'll help it from stripping any paint off of the back here. All right, let's go for the next one. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. Just position here, and there, went for the pop. Excellent. Perfect. It's a dismembered getter. Oh no! Transformation is incomplete. Well, let's change that, shall we? Okay guys, it's the moment you waited for. Getter Star Dragon is about to get his head. This is tough. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually lift him up. This is not an easy one. Unlike the others, it kind of... Oh, okay, there it goes. There was a... You definitely had to hear the pop. All right, guys. Without further ado, here is Getter Dragon. He is impressive. The paint job and the attention to detail is just insane. Such a brilliant red. These highlights here with the blue and the orange, oh, just incredible. And these metallic parts here, they just, oh, it works so well. Go Nagai's designs were just incredible. And obviously this getter wing here, it just completes the look. Now on the back, obviously there's a split down the middle, but that's forgivable. I mean, they could only do it in so many ways, right? Wow, just amazing. All right, we're gonna attach the getter tomahawk now, or the single tomahawk. I know before there are double tomahawks, but you know what? It's always easier. It's easier to pull it out and actually get everything inside here like this on the first try, because honestly, it's such a pain when you have to position it there. So then just pop the other axe head on top here. Perfect. And then we'll just put it back here. Now, the posability of this character is just insane. Here, let me show you. He's got great movability, wonderful pose options. Wow. Just wow. Just like the other two, Getter Poseidon and Getter Arrow, wonderful attention to detail. Just the colors themselves, they just stand out. On video, it just doesn't do it justice. You really have to have this figure in your hands to really understand what's going on here. But just like anything, it's not 100% perfect, although it really, really, really is close. I do have to agree with some people. The drill holes and the screw holes, they kind of detract a little bit from the overall look. But in reality, wouldn't robots have screw holes? I mean, let's be honest. That really would happen, wouldn't it? No, I really can't fault them for doing that. Wonderful character. I really am very satisfied with this. I can't say enough good things about this character. Okay, so there's really only one more gimmick left for Star Dragon here, which of course is the Star Wing. Now, the Star Wing is a classic thing in the Starvengers series. Obviously, it allows Getter Dragon to fly. So, the way the Star Wing works is pretty simple. Right here, it's hard to, it might be a little bit more difficult to see, but there are two little pegs here, and those correspond, sorry, two little holes. What am I talking about? Two little holes right here, and those correspond with these two pegs there. So, all we gotta do is take that, fix it right, kinda snugly underneath. You gotta be a little careful with this. Don't want to scratch the paint, is the case. Right, and then you just push down. And that's it. So now he has his Getter Wing. But that's not complete, because what you have to do now is there's a switch right here underneath each of the ankles. I don't know if you can see that. And once you press the switch, you release the ailerons. And that is just cool. So now the Getter Dragon is able to fly. Pretty amazing, guys. If you're considering buying this figure, I do have to warn you. As always, the paint job is very delicate. As you can see, I might not be able to see it from there, but it's a little hard to see, but as you can see, there's already some chip damage right here. Again, one of the things about these figures is that since they're detailed so well, and they're made of die-cast metal, they can and are susceptible to a lot of chip damage. So, buyer beware. The more you play with these figures, unfortunately, the reality is that over time the paint will start to chip off or fade or anything. So in my opinion, if you're going to buy these as collectible characters, I really would pose them once or twice over their lifetime. You know, maybe once every year you get to do the new pose, and then, you know, enjoy them for what they are. They are wonderful collectibles, as I said before, but incredibly delicate in terms of overall shelf wear whenever you start to play with them. Having said that, if you're looking to buy one of these characters, I would recommend looking on eBay. As I said with Poseidon and with Arrow, they are pretty pricey. They are no longer in circulation, so I cannot recommend these characters enough. They're so well detailed. As a matter of fact, you know what? We have to do it, guys. We have to bring in. There they are. There's Arrow right here. Don't hit me. There's Arrow right there. And we'll bring in Foul Tip right here. There we go. Poseidon. There they are, guys. The grand trio themselves. And just before I finish off, here is Star Dragon spaceship. there are the launchers. And if we grab Hummer's launcher, which will only take a second to assemble, there just slips in like this. Pegs to the bottom like that. And then slips on like this. And look at that, guys. We have, come on, foul tip. No way. No way. Guys, it does not get any better than that. Once again, I can't recommend these figures enough. They are my pride and joy. They really do make my collection, and my childhood was a pretty damn good one. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you have any comments about this, please leave that in the comment section below. And as always guys, thank you very much for watching. Check out some of the other episodes I've done. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter.